Welcome everyone. I am back. Today is July the 5th, 2022. We're going to talk about silver today and try to anticipate, could this particular market in silver run down to a 2-year low? Welcome everyone to my channel. This is HueFin, also known as HueFin News. You guys can already see in front of you, I do price predictions. I try to anticipate where the market is going to go so that we can be prepared for the move, whether or not we're trying to profit, whether or not we're trying to sell, whatever the case may be. The market gives us how we should be acting. And I wanted to show you all that. I wanted to show you that it doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be complex. You don't have to be some technical wizard. You don't have to, pay some expensive charting software just to figure out what is going to happen. All you have to do is look at the price chart. That's it. Look at the price bars and volume to get an understanding as to what the majority of the market participants are trying to do. You want to join me? You want to learn as much of this as possible so that you can do this for yourself? Then you need to go ahead and join the team. Hit the like button, share the video, and also subscribe. Tap that bell notification as well because you don't want to miss it. All right, now real quick. I did a video in silver, an update video on March the 4th, 2022. You guys can see what happened since then. Silver has fell off a cliff. So my original idea of looking for silver to run up back here, okay, on November the 15th, 2021, I've had this price prediction ever since then. Looking for silver to run up. You guys can see that it's been such a methodical, slow turn movement higher. And I came in on March the 4th, still looking for silver to ride up to higher prices. So when I did my update video in silver, this is where the price was, okay? My video is still there. You guys can see it if you guys haven't seen my video on March the 4th. Okay, so let me zoom in. Let's see what the price was back on March the 4th so you guys can see it. This is where the price was, right there. Okay, right here that the arrow's pointing down to. And I was looking for the price to continue to run up. All right, now you guys can see it. Where was the snag? Where did the market get caught? Yep, you guys can see it, right? Where did the market in silver get snagged? I'll show it to you. It was a couple of areas. This was the high, and then it got snagged here because you guys can see it right there. And that was the last time that we've seen the price in silver run up. That was the last time that we had the opportunity to profit off of the move. Because we was in profit mode, the market just didn't run up to our ultimate TP price of $28. So right here, following March the 4th, market hit a high on March the 8th. A couple of days later, went up to around $27. That was it. That was it. Market came down and didn't even fell short here on April the 18th. It only went as high as $26.25. See, the market was making lower highs. The first indication to tell us, hey, you might need to be prepared to sell was right here. See, that's the thing about the market, is that it gives you ample amount of opportunity for you to act, right? Because after we saw all of this volume, let's talk. Let me break this down to you all because it's a science. Language is a science. Look at all that volume that came in when the market had topped out on March the 8th. Somebody sold a whop of silver. Somebody got up off their silver on that day. Massive amount of volume. How do we know that? How do we know that that was selling? Well, as time went on in silver, the price did what? It went down. Price fell in silver. Look at that. After we saw all that volume come through in silver, the price did what? It went down. And we came back up, and you guys can see as we approached $26.25, the volume literally was dry. Nobody was here. Nobody came in the market in silver and bought it at that level. Look, all the volume came in earlier, right? Just in March. All that volume came in around that price. Then we came back up and tested that price again, and the volume wasn't there. That is why the market in silver is crashing now. There's no demand. The market was telling those who was looking for price to go up in silver that you need to let it go. We're not going to go no higher than that. The answers were already here the whole time. And you have people out here hoping and wishing and trying to figure out, okay, maybe one more day, or maybe the next day the market in silver is going to go up. No, it was already letting you know that the market's going to trend lower. So yeah, we didn't get this one right. If you wasn't able to grab none of that profitability on those two opportunities, then yeah, you're down. It even broke our support price here. As the market in silver has been hugging right there around 21, we should have already noticed, hey, it looked like the market is not gaining any strength. It's not gaining any momentum. The downside pressure is still here. You should have jumped the ship then too. Did you? Because if so, that's only 15%. If you didn't, yeah, we're down, what, like 21.5%. Cool, it happens. But then check this out. What if I tell you, or what if I told you that the market in silver is still massively weak? Right? We've seen a great opportunity in silver for it to continue to trade within this range, right? We wanted to see the market in silver bounce and hold this trend line, this consolidational trading channel. But now we are trading below it. The trading channel is broken. So this whole time, okay, the whole time that the market in silver was doing this, trading in this channel, was selling. People wasn't buying the market in silver here. Has the price been bouncing in between those two lines? It's been selling because now price is breaking outside of it. You got to take note of these things. I know many of you don't want to hear it because I know you have a lot of, silver bugs and gold bugs telling you all that, in the next 30 years, gold is going to be 100 billion times greater than what the price is today. Somebody sold the price because they knew that the market was going to fall. They knew it. All this volume, you just don't get all this volume just because somebody, let me just sell it now. No, somebody got out the way and say, look, let me take my profitability at 26, 27 because I know silver is going to go a lot lower. And they were right. You just got to pay attention. So let me show you all the 12-month chart. And I want to show you that this chart in silver is still massively weak. It is still weak. Look at where we at right now in this current 12-month price bar. Okay. Even on a decent amount of, we're already seeing more volume in the first 6 months in silver than what we saw the last 2 years. Look at that. Look at silver on the 6 months. Okay. This is one reason why I'm still looking for the price to go down. Look at this last 6 months price bar, right? All this volume came in and look at where we closed at on the last 6 months. Charts don't lie. Silver is weak. Okay. Still looking at weakness in silver on the 6 months. This is it on the 3 months. You guys can still see over the last 3 months, silver is still trending down. Now, let's get prepared though, because we may not have far to go. My first area of support in silver is going to be around $18.50. You guys can see we're at $19.74 now. My first price target is going to be around $18.75, $18.70. That's going to be my first level for us to try to gauge and see how low silver is going to go. Okay. Now, we broke the trend line. So that means that this price, what's that, around $21.45, is going to be seen as restriction now. Let me get rid of this. And we're going to utilize this as our reference point for us to know, hey, we're not going to get bullish until we see the market in silver break back up above that line. And that's the sad part, is that as I extend it out, you guys can see that we don't have a lot of trading days that the market in silver has been trading above that line that I've just created. A lot of the trading action occurs below that, right? A lot of it occurs below that line that I've just created. I would say maybe 70% of the time, 75, 80% of the time the market in silver trades below that line. That gives you another indication as to what to expect. Okay, so let me go ahead and let's put this on the chart. We're going to look for the market in silver to continue to trend to the downside, especially as we continue to see the market trade below $22. I might bring it up a little bit higher. Okay. First price target, you guys remember, was around 18.75. Let's give us what, 4 3/4. My second one is going to be around 18. But long term, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it run down to $16 to $14 in the long term, like in the next 6 months. I wouldn't be surprised to see it run down to 14. Okay, so I'll do 14.75. Now, it brings back over to the daily, so we can keep a lookout on price movement on a daily perspective. Now, for us to run down to $14.75, give it the next 3 to 6 months. All right, this is not something that I'm looking at to happen tomorrow or a week from now. Let's let the market run next 3 to 6 months to see where it is. But definitely, it's a lot of weakness in store for silver right now. Okay, you're not going to get this information anywhere else but here. So you guys got my price targets, right? All right, cool. Now it's your turn. Give me your price target for silver. Where do you think we're going to go? Leave me a comment in the comment section and tell me. Make sure you maintain profitability. And as always, trade different.